Around 4,000 years ago, ancient Sumerians made a fascinating discovery. By scraping the bark off a certain type of tree and consuming it, they could relieve their pain. Little did they know, this simple act would lay the groundwork for one of the most significant advancements in medicine. The Sumerians had stumbled upon what would eventually become known as aspirin. The key ingredient in aspirin is found in willow trees and other wild plants. This discovery wasn't just a fluke. It became part of medical practices in Sumer, ancient Egypt, Greece, and beyond. By around 400 BC, Hippocrates, often called the father of modern medicine, recommended chewing willow bark to ease pain and making tea from willow leaves to help with childbirth. Despite this early recognition, it took more than 2,000 years for scientists to fully understand its potential. In the mid-18th century, an Englishman named Edward Stone spent 5 years experimenting with willow bark. He discovered that powdered willow bark could help reduce fever. Almost 70 years later, German pharmacist Johann Buchner isolated and purified the active compound, known as salicin. At this point, doctors were already using willow bark and other salicin-rich plants, like meadowsweet, for pain relief, fever, and inflammation. With the exact compound identified, it became possible to modify it chemically. In 1853, a French chemist synthesized the compound into a new substance, acetylsalicylic acid. Then in 1897, Bayer, a pharmaceutical company, developed a new method for producing acetylsalicylic acid and began marketing it as aspirin, one of the first synthetic drugs. Originally, aspirin was a brand name, A for acetyl and spir from spirea, the botanical name for meadowsweet. Soon, aspirin became synonymous with acetylsalicylic acid. As its use expanded, aspirin proved effective not only for pain relief, but also for treating various inflammation-related conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, pericarditis, inflammation around the heart, and Kawasaki disease, which inflames blood vessels. Despite its widespread use, scientists didn't fully understand how aspirin worked until the 1960s and 70s. Swedish and British researchers discovered that aspirin inhibits the production of certain chemicals called prostaglandins, which are involved in pain and inflammation. This breakthrough earned the researchers the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1982. However, aspirin isn't without risks. Overuse can lead to bleeding in the intestines and brain, and it can cause Reye's syndrome, a rare but severe condition affecting children with infections. By the late 20th century, newer painkillers like acetaminophen and ibuprofen, which have fewer side effects, began to overshadow aspirin. Yet, the 1980s brought renewed interest in aspirin. The same Nobel Prize-winning research also revealed that aspirin slows the production of thromboxanes, chemicals that cause blood platelets to clump and form clots. A major clinical trial showed that aspirin reduced the risk of heart attacks by 44% in those taking it. Today, aspirin is prescribed to help prevent heart attacks and strokes by reducing the risk of clots forming in arteries. Additionally, emerging research suggests that aspirin might lower the risk of certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. This potential benefit could be linked to aspirin's effect on platelet activity, which may reduce the spread of cancer cells. From its ancient origins in willow bark to its current role in preventing serious health issues, aspirin's journey highlights its remarkable impact on modern medicine. Each year, around 100 billion aspirin tablets are consumed worldwide, and researchers continue to explore new uses for this versatile drug.